Got a Mipad 2 or looking to get one? Then why not add a little protection with a case? Hello everyone. Today we'll be taking a quick look at two cases for the Xiaomi Mipad 2. This on the left here is a TPU soft shell. It's just a backing shell. And this on the right is the ROC Trifold PU leather folio case. So this one's available for about $6 and this one for about $14. So they're not too expensive compared to a lot of other cases out there. Let's take a look at this soft one first. You can tell it is actually flexible and fairly pliable. It does not feel like silicone. It is a lot firmer. The surface is hard and it's not grippy or tactile like you'd expect silicone to feel. It does have what appears to be all the correct cutouts. Speakers in the bottom and USB, camera, microphone. So let's see how it actually fits. We have our unprotected Mipad here. Let's put it in button side first. It's definitely a tight fit. Okay, so that actually went on fairly easy. A few fingerprints there. Let's see if it turns on. Yep. So on this side we have individual button bump outs. They seem to work okay. You can see the camera cutout fits well and just clears the little microphone hole. There's a cutout for this microphone. Headphone jack. It's a little recessed. I kind of wonder. And really nothing else to cut out. You can see a little bit of flashing there on this corner. That might need to be trimmed. So, it adds a little bit to the thickness of the tablet. The tablet, as you know, is about 6.9 millimeters thick. I believe I measured this to be about 9 millimeters thick, so it adds a little bit, but it's not too bad. There is a significant lip on the front that it adds, which means that if you put it down like this, you're not going to be scratching the screen or anything like that. The one thing I've found when using this, and I have actually had this on before, is that it comes quite close to the edge of the touchscreen, the wraparound, as you see there. And it actually makes it a little hard to do some side swipe gestures. It's not too bad, and I'm sure you can get used to it, but compared to having nothing at all, you definitely do brush it with your fingers. So, it seems okay. The feeling, as I mentioned earlier, it's not soft or tactile. It's fairly hard and firm feeling once it's on the unit especially. It is a matte finished back, so you get some grip, but it's not the kind of thing that's going to collect fingerprint oils too badly. Now the only thing I don't really like about this one is that the molding up by the headphone jack is a little rough. You can see that it protrudes a little bit, but when you go underneath, you can see how it sticks out a bit, and this lip is a little sharp. And myself, I would probably try taking a diamond file to that, just so that it's smooth like everything else is. So, let's take a look at the other one now. So this is the ROC Folio case. Just thought we'd take a quick look at it before installing it. It's a clear back. It's actually really quite thin. I don't know if I can get this to focus. There we go. It's actually very thin plastic, so you're not going to be getting much impact resistance. This is definitely more of a scratch and wear and tear case than shock absorbing one. The The front is PU leather, which is of course fake leather, more or less. It actually is quite soft feeling, and the folds fold very nicely. So, and you can see there are magnets in it, so that it did it once, and now there we go. There are magnets in it to hold it in the triangular position, so you can lay it like that or lay it like that. And of course there is a magnet in the front lip to activate the sensor on the tablet to shut it on and off. So let's see about fitting this one in, see if it's any harder than the others. Once again, always start with the button edge, and that is literally it. It just fits in. So once again, there seems to be cutouts for everything. The bottom is open except for the speaker grills. You can see the camera has a very nice cutout, circular, with a little one for the microphone, and then another one for that mic. Once again, the top edge is completely open, so nothing obscuring the headphone jack. And nothing on the sides. These buttons, they seem to work okay. So let's see if because I had, see, it's off and it comes on. So let's see how the stand function works. So again, we just fold it under and it locks. And first off, you can have it like this, which is a tabletop position, or you can go like this for a very low angle. Unfortunately, the one flaw with these designs is you can kind of get it to stand perfectly straight vertically, but I really wouldn't want to risk it. When you're not using it, it folds around back, but there is nothing to keep it really attached. I can feel a tiny bit of a magnetic pull, but it's not enough to keep it attached. Overall, it's actually rather nice. It's very thin. It really does not add much thickness to the tablet. The top surface feels good quality. It's soft. Really doesn't feel fake. The hinge seems to work okay. I don't know how well the bonding is going to be. That is an item of concern, but it looks fine now, so I guess time will tell. For $14, you can't really go too bad. One thing I will say is that both of these do not have an odor to them, and that can be a problem sometimes with these goods. You know, you can get a strong scent when you open up the package. Neither of these have that, so that's a nice bonus. And there's a little embossed rock logo. So, either way, if you're looking for a half shell, which is probably good for gamers or anybody who really won't be carrying it around too much, this is a nice thing to prevent scratches and bumps and bruises. This, although it's not going to add much in the way of shock absorption, will keep it protected from daily use, so you won't scratch up your screen or mess up the glorious colored backing. So, hope this was helpful. You can find links to these two products in the description below. And see you next time.